This was the coin with the power to destroy the world. By coincidence, it slipped from a passerby's pocket, rolled, and then fell into a drain. The current pulled it through a ventilation pipe and brought it to the metro station. Bouncing to the rumble of the railway tracks, the coin went straight into a dark, damp pipeline. The faster it spun, the more the dark underworld below waited some 300 meters down. After countless flips, the coin landed on the black, wet soil. Then, an oily black hand picked it up. The man's eyes lit up, but the guard behind swore at him. Forced, he pocketed the coin and returned to the endless tunnel. This was the underground world, 300 meters below the surface. Here, a laborer named Chris was fated to work 16 hours daily in the darkness, dust, and suffocating atmosphere. Only when completely exhausted could they shower, and only for 10 seconds on the guard's order. Workers returned straight to the dorm, applying shampoo in line. Dinner was the same rotten soup, but Chris felt a bit happier that day, because, for the first time in a month, he was getting paid. But here, instead of a salary, they received Bailey credit, a fake currency whose value was only a tenth of real money. Chris received 3,000 credits, around $300. After living costs, he only had 135 left. The reality was that all the laborers were already heavily in debt in their desire to get rich quick. They had lost their freedom. Now, they were branded as slaves. Chris calculated that with 60 years of constant work, he could finally clear his debt and leave. Then, an old broker arrived, known as Old Hank. Hank was cunning. He patted Chris's back, saying, "Life is so tough, son. You deserve a break sometimes, don't you?" And offered a cold beer. Chris hesitantly put the beer to his lips. The cold was a sudden shock. One sip, and his resolve cracked. He finished it, thinking, "I'll have another. I have the money." Hank saw his chance. Beer needs snacks. Have some cheap peanuts. Chris caved. Peanuts, then crisps, and finally chicken skewers. 3 beers and a full meal, gone in 5 minutes. The next day, back at the toxic, dusty mine, he was furious with himself. What an idiot. An entire month's wages, gone in an hour.